Welcome to Maths TV. Today we'll be going through IGCSE 91098003 SP 2020. Today we'll be going through Cambridge IGCSE 91 Mathematics paper 0980 paper 3, which is core specimen paper for exam 2020. Question number 1, A part. The table shows part of a bus timetable. This is given. Yana leaves home at 10:50. She takes 14 minutes to walk to the bus stop at Citygate. At what time does she reach at the bus stop? So we have to add these two times. So we can use calculator to add the time. So 10 hours and 50 minutes plus we will be adding 0 hours and 14 minutes. This will be adding up to 11 hours 4 minutes. So we can write 11 hours and 4 minutes. Second part, she gets on the next bus at Citygate. At Citygate, next bus after 11:04 was this one, 11:12. So she used this bus. At what time does this bus arrive at Kingston Park? So this bus will be reaching at Kingston Park at 11:50. So our answer will be 11:50. Work out how many minutes the bus takes to get from Citygate to Kingston. So Citygate to Kingston we'll have to subtract time. So 11 hours 50 minutes. 11 hours 50 minutes minus 11 hours and 12 minutes. So answer will be 38 minutes. So we can write 38 minutes over here. For B part, Yvonne walks 1.5 kilometer from his home to Kingswood Park. He takes 20 minutes. Work out Yvonne's average speed in kilometer per hour. 20 minutes he took. So and distance covered was 1.5, and 1.5 divided by 20. This is minutes. We have to change into hours. So divide this by 60. So we'll be getting this. So we can calculate with the calculator. 1.5 into 60 will be divided by 20, and the answer will be 4.5 kilometers per hour. Same question, C part. The scale drawing shows a map of Kingswood Park. There are two straight paths and one circular path. The scale is given 1 centimeter represents 200 meters. So this diagram is given, and part 1 is Yana walks along the straight path from East Gate to West Gate. East Gate is this one and West Gate is this one. So work out the distance she walks. Give your answer in kilometers. We can measure the distance, and the distance which I have, this is 10 centimeters. So calculations we will be doing on the basis of 10 centimeters. If it is 10 centimeter, then it will be multiplied by 200, because this is the conversion ratio, and we will get 2000, which will be divided by 1000 to get kilometers. So this will be equal to 2 kilometers. But in marking scheme, basically they have given 2.2 kilometers. So diagram in original paper must be having this distance as 11 centimeter. So I'm doing the calculation on the basis of 11 centimeter also. So you can refer to both the calculations. If it is 11 centimeter, then it will be multiplied by 200 and we will get 2200, and when we will divide 2200 by 1000, we will get 2.2 kilometers. So answer will be 2.2 kilometers. So originally in the original exam paper, on the basis of this distance from east gate to west gate, if it is 11, then we can reach to the marking scheme answer. And in this case, when we have 10 centimeter, our answer will be 2 kilometers. Second part, measure the bearing of south gate from north gate. So bearing of south gate from north gate, basically we require this angle which we can measure. This diagram is to scale, so we can measure. They are asking us to measure the distance, the angles and the distance, so we'll be using this. And if we fix over here, this angle will be given as, see this one, this is 0 line and this angle is 150, so this will be 150 degrees, 150 degrees, and we can write answer on the specific place, which is 150 degrees. The entrance P to a children's play area is 500 meters from north gate. So 500 meters from north gate on the bearing of 195. Make the position of P on the map. So we have to make this entrance 500 meters. What we will do, we will measure 500 meters mean 2.5 centimeter according to the scale, which is 1 centimeter is equal to 200 meters. So why 500? We have opened this compass to like 2.5 centimeters, and we can place over north gate, because they are saying measure the bearing of south gate from north gate. Next part, third part, the entrance P of the children play area is 500 meters from north gate. So we will place here and make an arc like this one. So this should be on this arc, and then they are saying a bearing of 195 degrees. So bearing of 195 degrees, bearing we can check with the protector, 195 degrees from here. So we'll be fixing like this one over here. Now we can fix this. This is 0 line, and 195 will be, they are saying 195, so up to this one is 180. So next, beyond 190, we can draw this dotted line of 180 as well, like this one. This will be 180 line. So 180 plus 15 will be 195. So 15 angle we'll check from here. So 10 and 15 will be this mark, and now we can draw from here. This angle will be 195. So now this angle starting from here to here is 195 degrees. You can see this also, and so gate will be fixed over this place. We can circle this for the gate. If you want, you can draw this line which is reference, which we have taken for 180. You can just erase this. Even keeping that line is also not an issue. You can keep that line as well. Now we have shown this. Third part also, Ivan runs once around the circular path. Calculate the distance Ivan runs. So it will be the distance which we require is pi into d. We will check the distance, which is the diameter, which is this one. We can take this diagram which I'm utilizing is having 5.4 centimeters as diameter. So I will do one thing. I will be giving you calculation of this diagram as well as the calculation of the marking scheme. So 5.4 multiplied by 200, because of the scale which is 1 centimeter is equal to 200. So we multiply this pi into d, which is equal to 1080, and this is basically the conversion of centimeters into meters, and pi d we can use pi into d will be equal to pi into 1080. We are using this one, and simplification with the calculator will give us pi multiplied by 1080 will be giving us the number which is 3392, which is equal to 3392.92. So we can write this as approximately equal to 3393. Now, according to the marking scheme, they have taken this measurement of diameter as 12, as 6. So 6 instead of 5.5, they have taken 6, because original drawing will be having diameter 6. So we will multiply by 200. This will be equal to 1200, and pi into d in that case will be resulting into pi into 1200, which will be, if we calculate pi multiply by 1200, will be giving us 3769.9, and rounded answer will be 3770. This portion is according to the marking scheme diagram, and this portion is according to the diagram which I have used. So I think so it's cleared now. You can practice both the method, both the things. Now question number 2, the diagram shows 5 number cards, and number cards they have given 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, and put 2 cards side by side to show a 2-digit number that is a multiple of 7. So multiple of 7, you know, are what? 7 and 14 and 21, and these are the multiples. Then 28, these are the multiples. Basically from these cards we can draw these 2 cards, like 21 can be answer, or even 28. 2 and 8 you can utilize. So this answer is correct, and you can give answer as 20 or 8 also, that will also be correct. So I have written 21. Second part, a 2-digit square number, and square number is like 16 is a square number, 81 is a square number. So you can give any of these 2 numbers. So I will be giving 16, you can give even 81. A 2-digit cube number. Cube number is like, for example, 27 is what? 27 is 3 cube. So we can write 27. Then next, fourth portion is a 2-digit prime number. Prime number, 17 can be prime number. You can give other options also, like for example 61, 67 and 71. These are also other options which you can give in this answer. And B part, insert one pair of brackets into this statement to make it correct. So 42 we are looking for. So you can check different options, but if you will put brackets over here, this will be 5 minus 2, which is 3, and 3 plus 3 will be 6. 6 into 7 will be 42. So C part, C1, write 60 as a product of its prime numbers. So we can draw prime chart, like for example, this will be 2 into 30. This is prime number. Next will be 2 into 15. This is also prime number. And then 3 into 15, sorry, 3 into 5. So 5 and 3 both are prime numbers. So you can write 2 square, 2 into 2 into 3 into 5, or even you can write 2 square into 3 into 5. Both are correct. So I'm writing 2 square into 3 into 5. Second part, find the lowest common multiple LCM of 36 and 60. We have to write down the least common multiple. We'll be writing the multiples, like for example, multiples of 36 will be 36, then 36 ones are 36. We can use calculator even for simplification. 36 multiplied by 2 will be 72. Then 36 multiplied by 3 will be 108. Then by 4 will be equal to 144. So we can include 144. Then by 5 will be equal to 180, and we can check for even we can write one or two more. And 60 will be, multiples of 60 will be 60, then 120, then even 180 next one, and this will be 180 will be in both, so our answer will be 180. This is the least common multiple in both. Find the value of this one. This is calculator question. Just you will have to type in calculator. It's so easy. You can just take cube root and 0.729, and this will be giving you answer as 0.9. So 0.9 you can show. Question number 3, Joel spins a fair 5-sided spinner number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Write down the probability that the spinner lands on an odd number. Odd numbers are 3 and 5. So there are only two odd numbers. You can give 2 out of 5. Total numbers are 5. A prime number, prime numbers are what? Prime numbers are 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 5. 3 prime numbers. So 3 out of 5. 3 by 5, the number 7, there is no number 7, so 0 probability of getting 7. The table shows the results of first 20 spins. This is the result of first 20 spins. Write in the mod mean most occurring, so this will be number 4 will be most occurring. Calculate the mean value we have to calculate. We will be multiplying these two. 2 into 3 plus 3 into 2 plus 4 into 6 plus 5 into 4 plus 6 into 5, and divided by the total 20 spins. So it will be divided by 20, and the rest of the calculations. So we can use fraction. 2 multiplied by 3 into plus, this will be 3 multiplied by 2, then plus 5 multiplied by 4, then plus 6 multiplied by 5, and divided by 20 will be resulting to 3.1. We'll have to check our calculations again. 2 into 3 will be basically 6, plus this will be also 6, plus 24 plus 20, plus this will be 30 divided by 20. We'll check calculation again. Maybe we have done some mistakes. So 6 plus 24 plus 20 plus 30, and divided by 20 will be equal to 4.3. Now it's correct. So 4.3 is the exact calculation, and this is the mean. Joel wants to draw a pie chart to show the results in the table. 2 is 54. They have given 2 portion is 54. So this will be 2 is coming 3 times, so 3 times we will take 3 divided by 20 into 360, so this will be equal to, we'll calculate this, 3 divided by 20 multiplied by 360, so its angle will be 54 degrees. 54 degrees. Then find the sector angle for the number 6. Number 6 will be 5, frequency will be 5, so 5 over 20 into 360 will be equal to, again calculation for 5 will be this, so it's 90 degree, 90 degrees. C part, Joel asks 30 students to guess the number that the spinner will land on the next. This pie chart shows the results. So this is result of 30 students. The sector angle for number 6, which is this one, this sector angle for number 6 is 168. So this is given 168 degrees. How many students guess the number 6? So we can take 168 divided by 360 total angle, and the total number of students 30, and for the calculations we can calculate 168 divided by 360 and multiplied by 30. This will be resulting to 14. So answer will be 14 students. The next second part, find the percentage of students who guessed a number less than 5. So 157 angle, if we check, that will be 157. 156 angle, 157 angle will be which one? I'll show you the 157 angle. If we check this from here, if we number line, if we are checking this, so this is 0 line up to this one we will be checking. This is 150, 151 and 152 almost. This is 152 up to this one. So hopefully you are clearly looking at this. This is 157. So 157 is for less than 5. Less than 5 will be 2, 3, 4. And this angle I have taken as 157. So on the basis of that one, we will be making calculation. 157 over 360 and multiply by 100, because we need the percentage. So calculations will be 157 divided by 360 multiplied by 100. So this will be 43.61%. 43.61%, or answer we can write 43.61. Next, third part, Joel spins the spinner. 10% of the students guessed correctly. Which number did the spinner land on? If you check angle, 10%, basically 10%, before checking angles we'll make calculation. 10% of the total 360 will be equal to, we can check the calculations, 10 divided by 100 multiply by 360 will be equal to 36. So this calculation is 36. Now we'll have to check from this given pie chart which angle is 36. If you check from this number line, if we are, sorry, not number line, this is a 0 line, if we adjust over here, and you can see from here this line is 36. So this line, this portion is basically 36 degrees. Now this is for number 5, landing on number 5. So our answer will be 5 over here. Now the next question number 4 is, a farmer has 45 horses and 20 cows. 45 horses and 20 cows. Write this as a ratio of horses and cows. So 9:4. This is simple. How we can write 9:4? Like for example, we'll be having 45:20 and we can simplify. We can divide it by 5. So this will be resulting to 9 and this will be resulting to 4. So this will be answer. Second part, the farmer wants the ratio of horses to cows to equal 5:3. He keeps his 45 horses. So horses ratio cows, 45 he want to keep, and cows will be, how many cows will be required if he and buys some more cows. Work out the number of cows he must buy to convert this ratio as 5:3. So if we want to multiply, for example, this is 45, 5 multiplied by 9 will be 45 and 3 multiplied by 9 will be 27. So 27 is the required number, but he is already having 20 cows, which is given in part 1, main question. So 20 cows he is already having, so 27 minus 20, he will be buying 7 more cows. So number of cows he must buy is 7. B part, 6 years ago the farmer invested $3,750 at a rate of 4% per year compound interest. Calculate the total value of his investment after 6 years. So amount will be equal to principal amount, which is 3750 into 1 plus percentage rate over 100 and raised to the power duration, and just the calculation we will be doing is 3750 multiply by, basically first we have to take 1 plus fraction 4 divided by 100, and this will be, power will be 6, and this is equal to 4744.94. So we can round it as 4745. The farmer wants to spend his investment on buying goats. Goats cost $126 each. So 4745 will be divided by 126, and if we divide this 4745 divided by 126 will be equal to 37.65. So 37 number of goats, and amount of money left over will be we will be checking. So this one 37.65 was the goat, the number of goats which we got. 37 we have taken complete goats, and 0.65, so I will subtract minus 37, so remaining will be this one. Okay, I'll recalculate for you, avoiding any mistake or confusion. I'll take 4745 divided by 126. This is the price of each goat, and this is the total amount the person is having, which is 4745 total amount, and this will be equal to 37.65 these goats. So out of this one, 37 we have purchased, so minus 37 remaining, this is the number of goats, and this one will be multiplied by this price for one goat. So multiplying 126, we will get, this is dollars, $83. C part, the farmer grows carrots in 2018. This is the selling price of carrot was 96 per ton. 2019, 18% increase. Work out the increase in the selling price from 2018 to 19. So 18% was the increment on $96, and if we calculate, this will be 18% of 96 will be equal to 17.28. 17.28. So this will be our answer. Question number 5. The sequence of patterns is made using lines and dots. The first three patterns they have given. Pattern 1, 2, 3, 4 is missing. So draw pattern 4 we have to draw. If we check 1, 2, this is 3, this is 4. So this will be having basically 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 lines. And this will be having 1 cross over here also, so we can draw the pattern. This is easy to draw pattern, and dots we are having over here. So this is the complete pattern which we have drawn. A part is done. Complete the table. Dot number of dots, this is having 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is having 5. So 3 is having 4, this is having 5. 10 will be having 1 more than 10, so 11. Each row, each pattern is having 1 more dot. So in of the, like, the first pattern is having 2 dots, second is having 3, so 10th will be having 11. Similarly, number of lines in first one are 4, then 7, then it will be 10, increment of 3, or increment of 3, and this will be 13, and basically 10 will be, how we can find this? This is like 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1, 2 multiplied by 1 plus 1, 4 multiplied by 3 will be 12, and yeah, we can go through this number of lines. Basically they are multiplying this by 3 and adding 1. So 1 multiplied by 3 plus 1 will be 4. 2 multiplied by 3 will be 6 plus 1 7. 3 multiplied by 3 plus 1 will be 10. 4 multiplied by 3 will be 12 plus 1 will be 13. 10 multiplied by 3 will be 30, and plus 1, this will be 31. So this is the exact explanation. Now C part, find an expression in terms of n for the number of dots, which is this pattern, which is starting with the 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, this one. So there is a difference of 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So D is equal to 1. We can write 1n, basically 1n plus, for first term this is n is equal to 1, it is 2, so plus 1. If we take 1, 2, third term, this will be 3, 3 plus 1, 4. So this formula is working. We can give this formula n plus 1. And the number of lines in the pattern. Number of line from the table, we can check number of lines are 4, 7, 10, 13 and so on. So difference is 3. Difference is 3 for this one also 3. So 3n plus, if we replace n is equal to 1, this will be 3, but we need 4, so 3n plus 1. So we can check 1, 2, 3 for whether for 3 it's working or not. N is equal to 3, 3 into 3 will be 9, 9 plus 1, 10. So this is working. So we can write here 3n plus 1. D part, a pattern has 76 lines. Work out how many dots are in this pattern. And we know that 3n plus 1 is equal to 76, which they have given. Now we can We can simplify this. 3n is equal to 76 minus 1, which is equal to 75. So n is equal to 75 over 3, which is equal to 25. But we know that dots are what? For dot we are having formula n plus 1, and n is 25, so this will be equal to 25 plus 1, which is 26. So we can write here 26. Question number 6, solve these equations. This is algebraic equation. It's very simple, one part question. We'll have to just shift 7 to the other side. 15 minus 7 will be equal to 8, so x is equal to 8. Similarly, we can open this one, second part. 15x plus 40 is equal to 10. 15x 40 is equal to 10, and 15x is equal to 10 minus 40, which is equal to 30, and x is equal to 30 divided by 15, which is equal to 2. Basically this is minus 30, this will be minus and minus 2, so x is equal to minus 2. This will be our answer. B part, a club is arranging transport for its members. Speedy Coaches charges 625 plus 15 per member. The total cost in dollars for X members is given by expression 15x plus 625. Sporty Coaches charges $117 plus 19 per member. Write an expression for a total cost in dollars for X members. So according to the same expression, this will be 19 multiplied by X, which is a members, plus 117. So this will be the expression 19x plus 117. And the second part, they are saying that the total cost is the same for both Speedy Coaches and Sporty Coaches. So this will expression which they have given for Speedy Coaches will be equal to this expression which we have found for Sporty Coaches. So we can write 15x plus 625 is equal to 19x plus 117. We can equate these two equations, and this 15x will shift to this side. 19x minus 15x is equal to 624 and minus 117 on this side. This will be 4x is equal to, we can subtract this, 625 minus 117 will be equal to 508, and divided by 4 on both sides. So 508 divided by 4 will be equal to 127. So answer will be 127. Now this next question, question number 7, they have given a line graph, and the line L is shown on the grid. Find the equation of line in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. First of all, we'll check this. This is c value which is passing through 6. So c value is equal to 6. Now we want the gradient. Gradient we can check from here. This is the triangle which we can use for gradient. I'm drawing dotted line for the gradient. So this will be the triangle which we will be using, and this triangle I'm using for gradient. Rise is starting from minus 4 to 6, which is 10. So rise is 10. M will be equal to rise over run. I'm writing the formula. So this is 10, and run will be 2. So divided by 2, minus, because it's going down, so this will be equal to minus 5. So we have two values, which is value of c and value of gradient. So we can write y is equal to mx plus c. M is minus 5x and c is 6. So our equation will be y is equal to -5. Y is equal to -5 plus 6. minus 5x plus 6 basically. B part, complete the table of values. This equation is given, we'll have to just replace these values. Minus 1, so minus 1 squared plus 2 into minus 1 and plus 4. This will be resulting to 3. So this value will be 3. And next value, similarly, if we replace 2, we will get 12. I'm not replacing, you can check. Then this is the table of values. On the grid opposite, draw the graph of this same. So we'll have to use the same grid and plot these values. So first value is minus 2 and 4. Minus 2 and 4 will be this point. Then next one is minus 1 and 3. Minus 1 and 3 will be in the middle of 4 and 2. So we can take over here. So this will be minus 1 and 3. Next point, we can check 0 and 4. So 0 and 4 will be this point. Next is 1 and 7. 1 and 7 will be this point in between 6 and 8. And next is 2 and 12. So 2 and 12 will be this point. And 3 and 19. So this is 3 and this is 18 and 19 will be this point. We have to draw a smooth curve. Basically, I'll invert this and I will draw smooth curve like this one. So we can erase if required. If we are missing a line, for example, we can readjust this, and next will be this one, joining this, then further this one. So we have plotted the curve. We can rectify wherever required, and this will be the smoother curve which we have drawn. Now they are saying next question on the basis of this curve is for this range minus 2 to 3, write down the coordinates of the point intersection of the line L with the curve this. So intersection of these 2 points will be this one, and this is this coordinates of this will be 0.123. So we can write answer as 0.3 or 0.25, whatever you are getting. I'm getting 0.3, so I have written 0.3. Next question, question number 8, A part. This diagram is given. Work out the value of x. X is this one. So interior angles of a triangle are adding up to 180 degrees. So 2 angles are given. Third angle we can find. So we'll be writing 180 minus 74 plus 71, and this calculation will be 180 minus 74 plus 71, and this will be equal to 35 degrees. 35 degrees, we can write here 35 degrees. So this angle will be 35 degrees. Now y, this y will be equal to, because these two are parallel, so this angle will be equal to this angle. So this is 74. This will also be 74. 1 mark question, so no reasoning required, just you will have to mention here. And this one is B part. This angle is given 85 W, and this angle. Work out the value of W give reason for your answer. So reason also we have to give. This is 3 marks question. So we know that exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of two remote interior angles. So sum of these two angles will be equal to 128. So we can write here as a working 128 is equal to 85 plus w. So 85 plus w will be equal to 128 and w will be equal to 128 minus 85 and 128 minus 85, basically this is 85, so will be equal to 43. So we can mention here this is equal to 43 and this is also 43. The reason exterior angle is equal to the sum of remote interior angles. So this will be the reason. And now we can go through the C part. C part is the diagram which they have given is 8 and 15, and this P. Use trigonometry to calculate the value of P. So we can write opposite. This opposite to this angle will be this one. So opposite, and this will be hypotenuse. So opposite over hypotenuse will be sine of P will be equal to 8 over 15. So P will be equal to sine inverse of 8 over 15. We can calculate this sine inverse of 8 divided by 15 will be equal to 32.23. So 32.23, and this one will be answer. Next, D part. D part is also a triangle. The diagram shows the path of a plan from airport A to plane. Basically this is aeroplane which is from airport A to airport B, A to B, and this is the direct route. Show that the distance between A to B is 375. We'll just apply Pythagoras theorem. We can apply and we can show, and you know Pythagoras theorem is what? Base square plus hypotenuse square under root will be AB. So AB will be equal to 300 square plus 225 squared and root. Now we have to calculate this. So AB will be equal to root 300 squared plus 225 squared will be equal to 375. So 375, which we have to show, so which we have done. And the plane flies at an average speed of 450 km per hour, and it leaves A at this time and flies directly to B. Work out the time the plane arrives at B. So 375 kilometers is the total distance from A to B. This one, A to B, is 375, which we found in previous part 1, and this distance is covered by the speed which is 450 kilometer per hour, and this will be equal to, if we check, 375 divided by 450 will be equal to 5 by 6, and if we press this time button, this is showing us that it will be 50 minutes. So we can write this one 5 by 6. This is 50, 0 hours and 50 minutes. We can write like this. So it is 50 minutes. Starting time is 14:45. So 50 minutes we can add plus 14 hours and 45 minutes. So this will be answer will be, time button will press 15:35. So we can write here 15 hours and 35 with the gap we will be writing. So 15:35 will be the answer. Question number 9. This is a transformation question. The diagram shows four shapes A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape B. Shape A onto shape B. So I will use tracing paper to solve this question. So if we see, we have to check A onto B. We will be drawing this coordinate axis line like this one, and then we will draw A. A will be this diagram. Hopefully you are following everything, and I'm trying to explain these type of questions, and my target is basically explain you easier methods so that you can follow easily. Now this is like the point which is 6 and 7, and if we rotate from here, this will be rotation, and we can rotate clockwise or anti-clockwise. If we rotate, like this one is anti-clockwise, if we rotate, and you will hopefully you are seeing this one, this will fit over here. So again I will try once again. So from here, from this point, if I'll show you from this side, so this will be clockwise and it will be fitting up to this one. So it's fitting at B from this location. So this is not, this is 90, up to this one is 90, and this one is 180 degree. So it's a rotation about this point, rotation about this point, which is having coordinates 6 and 7. So we can give coordinates here 6 and 7. So this is a rotation about, you can write rotation about this center, and 180 degree. If it is 90 degree or 270 or something like that, then you will have to mention clockwise or anti-clockwise. In case of 180 degree, there is no need to mention clockwise or anti-clockwise, because both will be resulting to the same location. Then shape C, basically shape C also we have to show. So A is reflecting to this one, is like reflection of this. If you see the same paper, which we used for this one, tracing paper, if we invert this will be reflecting on it. It's on the same size, but just we require the line of reflection. So if we check the difference between these two shapes is 1 2 3 4 units, so line of reflection we can draw here, and line of reflection will be, if I draw line of reflection, this will be line of reflection, and this is basically x is equal to 1 line. So we will write the answer over here, reflection line x is equal to 1. Then shape D. So A and D we have to check. For A and D, I will do one thing. I will draw, for example, we have to join this point with this point, and I will be joining these 2 points like this one. We'll extend this, then we can draw this one, we can join this and this as well. So if we join these 2 points, these 2 points will be joined like this, and this also we can join these points like this. So we know that it's meeting at this point, which is 6 and 11. These coordinates of this point are 6 and 11. So this is basically enlargement, and factor is how much? If we check this length 1 2 3 units, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 units. So this is like double. We can draw another line by joining these 2 points also. Okay, I will draw that line as well so that you can understand properly. So we can start from here and we can join these two. So we have drawn all 4 lines, and the point is this one. So we can write here, this is enlargement, enlargement, enlargement of 6 and 11, and scale factor will be 2. B part, on the grid, draw the image of shape A after a translation. This translation is given, so we have to translate this diagram. This upper one is x value, so we will translate, for example, this point will be translated 1 2 3 minus 3, so it will be 3 units left, and 2 up, plus to 1 and 2. So this point will be translated over here. Similarly, this point will be translated over here, and this point will be translated 1 2 3 units over here, and this point will be translated over here, this point will be translated over here, and this one. So we can draw the diagram, and this will be joined with this, and these two will be also joined, and our translated diagram will be this one. So this will be the translated diagram, which we can show over here. This will be translated diagram. And C part, which shapes in any, if any, are congruent to shape D, are congruent to shape D. So we'll have to show which shape is congruent to this shape. So if we see the drawing, this one, so we can see there is no shape which is congruent to D. Congruent means it should be same in size and shape. So we can easily write that no shape is congruent to, no shape is congruent to shape D because not of same size. Hope you have learned everything and you understood properly. Better if you just go and subscribe the video. Also, don't forget to press bell icon so that you'll be receiving new uploaded videos. I'll be uploading explanation videos as well in future, so you will be getting topic wise explanation videos as well. Thank you very much for watching.